Your sheriff is so close now. So close to accepting the word of the Father into his heart. There's no coming back from that. Garden is not for you. Why do you keep fighting us? You know what's coming. The Father showed you. The world is crashing to an end. It is diseased and corrupt. The Father is offering you a chance to let go. Stop worrying. Peekaboo. You cannot cross the Father! You strike, but you cannot destroy what he created! It's not my fault. None of this was my fault. You think I wanted this? He plied me with drugs, he
No!
That saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. You have to hurry. Run!
No!
valves overloaded. Warning. Central valves overloaded. Warning. Central valves overloading. Warning. Central valves overloading.
No! Yeah.
Central valves overloaded. All security locks now offline.
That's done it, Rook. I'm sorry, partner, but I need to get out of here. I can't see straight from this bliss. It's all on you.
Central valves.
Blow this place into oblivion.
Warning. Central valves overloaded. All security locks now offline.
She was like many of you when she came to me. Broken. Lost. I put my faith inside her. And she became angelic. Perfect. And those sinners took her away from us. It is faith that holds us together. And without it, we are lost. Or lose faith. And those that try to harm us will suffer.
Shop, you might want to pop in. There's some new toys you might want to play with.
Out of the county.
Jesus Christ, you did it. Faith's gone. Henbane River is free, and with John in the ground, there's only Jacob left. He's dug into the north. Get going, Deputy.
One.
Bullets and booze are getting scarce. It ain't right. I'm gonna go drink some bourbon.
Okay, we get it. Prefer to keep the opinions out of the equation in the beginning, and let's just stick to the facts of the situation. In the beginning, before going into the analysis, if you guys don't know Carl Jacobs, he's a Minecraft YouTuber. He's pretty big. He's appeared in a lot of Mr. Beast's videos recently. Dude is like only 22 years old, and he has almost 2 million subscribers on YouTube. And yeah, he actually doesn't have that many videos on YouTube, but every single video that he has is absolutely just gigantic. So yeah, apparently he's beefing with this guy named Ice Poseidon. In case you guys don't know who Ice Poseidon is, I'll go ahead and rate. He has a quick video right here for you guys, just so you guys can know who we're talking about before we start going to the actual thing, I guess. Paul Dendino, also known by his online pseudonym Ice Poseidon, is an American internet personality and live streamer, primarily of the video game RuneScape and the IRL genre. His peak performance was in 2017, which was like 3 years ago. IRL streams became popular. He is best known for his IRL streams, which he describes as live streaming. Rolling Stone named Dendino as a pioneer live streamer. From pioneer to bathtub stream. We have more information on that, by the way. Initially a streamer on Twitch, Dendino was publicly banned from the platform for being swatted off an airplane at Phoenix Airport after a viewer called in under Dendino's name. Following several years of streaming on YouTube, Dendino moved to Mixer only for the streaming platform to shut down the following July. That's rough. Wait a oh my. And I'm just kind of curious into the lore. We're going to talk about Carl in a second, but I just want to get the full 411 on the suspension. Dendino was banned from Twitch on April 28th. Flight 458 to Phoenix were police, citing complaints that the Twitch terms of service were too vague. And with Dendino stating, quote, when you look at the TOS, there were no rules saying that you shouldn't leak your location. So yeah, that sucks. That's Ice Poseidon. Apparently he also has a problematic background that I guess we'll probably get into in a second. But Carl on his secondary alt account said addressing concerns, and there's a twit longer. We'll go ahead and read it so you guys can understand what Carl is apparently apologizing for. From what I understand, he was on a Twitch stream, and he had made a Twitch stream, and he had actually apologized and talked about things, but it was kind of like sporadic and unorganized. That's kind of what happens when you're doing ad-lib apology, so he decided to put his thoughts into a twit longer, more organized, and we're gonna read why he's apologizing, because I'm not exactly sure yet. And thankfully,
100 meg Frontier fiber optic internet for business has the power you need with no monthly fees to hide. Get
not too long. We don't have like a 10-page Word document, just a small twit longer. Carl said this: after my stream the other day, I felt like I wasn't able to express how I felt correctly, and that it wasn't the best format for me to respond in, so I wanted to make a formal apology here where I can more explicitly express myself in an organized format. That way I can make sure that I say things the right way. Since then, I've taken the time to educate myself and do my best to hear people's concerns. Continuing, recently some people have come forward with discomfort about me being in a stream with an old Twitch streamer, Ice Poseidon, from years ago. This is a completely justified concern because Ice Poseidon made very controversial, offensive, and all types of content that I absolutely don't support. Okay, so I wasn't aware of this, but I guess Ice Poseidon had just made some content that I guess that some people didn't support. Ice Poseidon for a long time was one of the largest people on Twitch, and back then I was genuinely someone that looked to Twitch as my clear passion in life, so I followed and watched everyone that was at the top of Twitch. I know a lot of them definitely weren't good people or aren't now, and I should have been more conscious of that in the past. Alright, wait a minute. Pause. That's a shady comment, bro. So this guy said, Carl said, I know that they weren't good people now. You know, they weren't good people, or they're not good now, and they should have been more conscious. How are you gonna be more conscious of someone being a good person or a bad person now in the past? That unless he's saying that he knew that he was a terrible influence in the past and he was still associated with him. But that makes more sense. Anyway, I understand that it is absolutely from a place of privilege, which is something that I have actively learned from. Continuing, just to explain how I ended up on his stream, he was doing an IRL stream in my city when I lived there. So this must have been when Ice Poseidon was still, this must have been back in 2017. Okay, I'm glad we got the backstory. So this is not about anything present. I guess Carl was in a stream a long time ago. He was doing an IRL stream in my city when I lived there, and when I had the ability to show up on one of the biggest streamers' streams at that point, I decided to show up where he was streaming uninvited. Oh boy. Okay, I do sincerely apologize, as I have for a while now and understood that this could be viewed as an endorsement. No, dog. I mean, showing up uninvited in someone's IRL streams is more like kind of creepy. I feel like you don't want somebody showing up to your IRL streams uninvited, but that's I don't endorse any of his actions, and I stopped watching his content a long time ago. I'm extremely sorry to anyone that heard that we had met and was impacted in a negative way. I never want anyone to feel uncomfortable in this community or to have doubts on who I am as a person. Bro, this man is apologizing because he went to go visit a streamer 4 or 5 years ago, and he's apologizing for that? What? No, dude, that don't make no sense. For real? Was this actually a situation? Was this actual concern for the community? Like, bro, I'm like already kind of annoyed because, like, one hand, like, there's no way, right? Like, why is Carl apologizing for this? Is he apologizing so that, you know, people like me can be reading his Twit longer apology over something that's not worth apologizing? Was this cancel culture Twitter? Was Twitter actually coming for his throat? Was this the little 13-year-old girls in his Twitch chat saying like, hey, I found you, caught you in 4K? Like, what is the synopsis of this? Because all of this is smelly. This don't smell good. None of this smells right. But hold on, let's continue. Let's get the full story. He said, I also wanted to talk about a clip of me on Miskip's stream explaining why I had been seen in Miskip's chat much more recently than any time I had ever watched Ice Poseidon's content. In this clip, I explained that I was, quote, probably typing in a way to reference when a video game character on the screen had a large nose. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Finishing up, when Ice Poseidon used to be one of the biggest streamers, other streamers jokingly picked on him for having a larger nose. Oh, okay, I didn't realize this could come across in any way as racially charged or charged with any form of anti-Semitism, as I just use it as a joke about Ice Poseidon. I've been educated recently on why this could be hurtful to Jewish people, and that was never at all my intention, so I am very sorry. So... man, I hate the internet so much. I mostly want to get across that I am genuinely sorry to anyone I have affected. I know that it is important to lead anyone that follows me as a mascot of positivity and comfort, and part of that is, you know, acknowledging when I make mistakes and apologizing. It's just so weird. It's crazy. This seems like he's kind of like apologizing but putting himself up on a pedestal at the same time, dude. Like you're not a mascot of positivity and comfort. That's, I mean, if people look up to you, that's fine, but that's not your role, that's not your position, that shouldn't be your self-acclaimed title. It's just, I don't know, man, this is smelly, guys. It don't smell right, this ain't that enough. Finalizing, I promise to show change beyond just exclaiming that I won't let things like this happen again, because I want everyone to feel comfortable being a part of like 6
about it.
years ago, 3 question marks. And
Where-
this guy's not getting canceled.
Where did you come
That's
from?
taking-
You got the goods? Sweet. Oh, this concoction will blow your mind. Okay, to turn you into a super freak. Your own dad won't recognize you. You have a good dad? I didn't. Help the Peggies cook their special sauce. Use my guinea pig as an actual guinea pig. Poor Hamlet. Sorry. What were we talking about? Right. Okay, drugs. I mean performance enhancers. Hey, we'll dose you up more than a pro wrestler, and those Peggies will never know what hit them. Hey, but we need to set a baseline, okay? I got an obstacle course all set up. You know, test your reflexes, and it's like science and stuff, and full of surprises. You get it? Run the course so I can figure out your dose. Hey, good time, huh, right? Hey, how was it? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it? I mean, I didn't have much time to focus, test it. Anyways, you did it sober, so now I'm gonna give you some, speed. But not, speed, right? I call it fast. Alright, okay. Branding 101. Simple, powerful names like Orange. I mean, oranges are just orange, you know? I mean, whoever thought of that was a fucking genius. Hey, dose up, run the course, shoot the targets, bash the pigs. Easy, yeah? Oh, right, yeah. Don't feel bad about the pigs. I mean, they had it fucking coming. They know why. All right, okay. There's my psychonaut. I'm, what? Oh. All right. Okay, we don't have all day. Let's get to it.
Goodbye.
Too real, man. dads could see us now, right? Right? I've said it before. I'll say it again. Pharmaceuticals are the perfect solution to every problem you could ever have. Hey, if you need to dose again, the recipe for fast is all yours, okay? Follow it exactly. Don't blame it me if you deviate, okay? That's how science works. So, now can I let you in on a little secret? I'm working to diversify my product line, you know? Just a little bump that'll help you generate more raw physical power. Give you the strength of like 10 men, or maybe like 4 really big men.
Accountability for his actions, there's a difference. Noblefy said,
I'm gonna teach you how to hit something, like really.
If you wouldn't spam this a single letter. Hey, behave yourself on Twitter, Noblefy. You don't have the right to do what you want to do on your own platform. Here we go. We found somebody who's extra mad. I can't believe you have to make a statement like this because you used to support a streamer a few years ago that has a controversial past. How can people judge someone based on that? 2 question marks. A bunch of piss babies are only mad about this crap. Overact over everything. Is that been weird how people try to twist a joke about Ice Poseidon's massive nose into something that's racially charged? The F is wrong with the maps. Yeah, guys, Ice Poseidon's responded and said this soon after Carl made his twit longer apology, and he said this, and he has some choice words. This is a big deal. Poseidon said, so Carl is causing a witch hunt against me in front of millions of people because he hung out with me on a YouTube stream when he was a fan, yet I'm still banned on Twitch, lol. I can't believe he doubled down on this. Carl, here's some advice because you're young. Oh boy, here we go. To be honest, he's talking to Carl as if he's like a kid. I mean, he's 20 years old, but at the same time, I think Carl's doing what he's doing. He's blaming you, and you can't fight back because you're not relevant, you don't have any clout, you can't even stream on Twitch. So yeah, you're the fall guy. I'm not talking about a video game. Continuing, you are letting your fans who do not have your best interest shame you into apologizing for something you shouldn't have to apologize for. Wilson indirectly causing a witch hunt. I remember you said you looked up to me, so can you at least do me a favor and be a man? Question mark? Dang. Alright, toxic masculinity. Alright, got that Mulan reference in here, bro. Okay. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. Like you're reading. Okay. I went through the same stuff. Heed my advice, or your toxic fans will continue to push the boundaries until it's too late. It happened to me. If there's anyone you owe an apology, it's me for the emotional harm you and your viewers are causing me. With all that said, I am not a bad person. In fact, I have done a lot of good in this industry, probably inspired your streamer. Who knows? I push boundaries, but I've learned from it. So if you're a fan of me, please help me show these stands the good I've done with examples. Okay. I mean, I'm with Poseidon a little bit. I kind of see what he's saying. I kind of agree with some of the things he's saying, but I don't like that last statement. That's like, if you're a fan of me, okay, prove it. Prove that you love me by showing these stands. No, why would Carl stand for you when he could have stands? What? No. I think I choose my millions and millions of stands versus some guy who can't make videos on Twitch no more. Nah, I don't understand what's happening here. Anyway, he says, by the way, I streamed on YouTube, Carl, not Twitch when you sniped me. Also, tryhard has always had a negative connotation on Twitch way before me. Take some accountability. Sorry, man. Okay, no more needs to be said. LOL. This stuff is childish as F. Of course, it's always childish as F after you're done partaking in it. That's always how it works. And he has some of the replies. Somebody said, after all this time, you still have a giant ego. Unreal. I can't wait until you're completely forgotten about it. It's not long ago. Dang, people are just mean, bro. Dang. This person said, real question, when the F is Twitch going to unban you? Which Ice Poseidon replied, maybe when people like Carl stop dragging my name through the mud and using me as their escape to accountability. This person said, of course he's going to throw you under the bus, or else he will literally lose millions if not billions of dollars of fan revenue via pandering money greater than you. So yeah, guys, to wrap things up after Ice Poseidon said, LOL, this is childish. I don't even know why I'm replying to this or responding to this. He made another tweet. Replying to this and responding to this. He said, I'm a pretty strong person emotionally, but I feel so afraid and isolated and alone. Oh man, I haven't felt this bad in years, and the social media game is so effing dehumanizing. I agree. Everything everyone says is for attention and clout. No one has anyone's back, and I can't take it. I'm a person too. Okay. I get it. Now he's under some stress. He's under some duress. I feel like he's a little unstable right now, and obviously he's been in the past with his old Twitch, banning and everything like that. So yeah, I agree. I wanted to humanize the guy. I do. If we're talking accountability, like Poseidon did come to this conversation very strong. Like he was telling Carl to do things like be a man, and if you're a fan, show it. I think it's kind of like emotionally manipulative. But anyway, stronger out here. It seems like he has a lot that he wants to get off his chest. Anyway, this guy, Chris Coven, said, I don't know if it means a lot because we weren't close, but I watched you change your content a lot. Came to Mixer. You wanted to become a better person, and that won my respect. I do believe people deserve second chances in this world, especially you. And which he said, you know what? The Mixer streamers I barely knew have had my back more than anyone else in recent time. He seems to be so concerned with alliances and people having each other's back. Like, I mean, like in this industry, you don't owe anybody anything. There's no bro code, there's no alliances, there's none of that. So it seems to be like, yeah, you should have my back versus who? But the world or the stands? I'm not exactly sure. It just seems he's about, you know, building an army of people that have each other's back. I guess. Anyway, he says when it comes to streamers, and that's something I will never forget, being accepted into the platform made me feel a certain way I didn't in a while accept it. So yeah, guys, that's the whole Ice Poseidon versus Carl situation. It feels very I don't feel right. I don't smell right. It don't sit right with me.
With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, your plans can change at any time. Your head wants to do one thing, but your gut says, not today. GI-focused Entyvio is made for this. Entyvio acts specifically in the GI tract to prevent an excess of white blood cells from entering and causing damaging inflammation. Entyvio has helped many patients achieve long-term relief and remission. It may help you too. Infusion with serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious, although unlikely a risk of
Carl apologizing and using, and yes, definitely using Poseidon as a scapegoat in the situation, not really taking any kind of accountability, just kind of pushing it all to him, saying, sorry, I associated with this guy, he was terrible, I thought he was bad, and I'm also sorry for making fun of his nose. That was bad as well. That was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and you won't see me doing that, you know, anytime now, which actually can't even be uncovered because you won't find out that if somebody you might be hanging out with right now, you know, could get canceled in 4 or 5 years and make the same apology. This is just something weird on all fronts, okay? If this is cancel culture coming at him, is this him making a preemptive apology so he doesn't get canceled? I don't like it. It doesn't smell right. I'm not against Carl in this situation whatsoever. I'm not over here telling him to not apologize. I'm not telling him not to take accountability or anything like that. But it just doesn't feel right. And if Ice Poseidon is constantly being used as this scapegoat, I do think that sucks. I mean, at the same time, I don't know Ice Poseidon, and apparently he's been through a lot of things. Apparently he's been a problematic guy in the past. Just looking at that one incident, though, where he was on the plane, I guess it was somebody called. That's absolutely terrifying. But that happened, that kind of sucks, but also, I don't know if he also contributed towards it, like if that was part of the plan. I don't know. I don't know Ice Poseidon enough to say if he was a good guy or a bad guy, but I do know that the situation kind of just freaks in my opinion. But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys feel about the Carl versus Ice Poseidon situation, okay? We're gonna move on to the next topic because we still have a lot of topics to cover. Sorry, guys, over the past 3 days, you guys have been asking me to talk about a lot of gaming news, so in this segment, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick TLDR wrap-up of the gaming news that you guys need to know, okay? Pokemon Snap came out yesterday. It's absolutely hype. I played it for like 5 or 6 hours on Twitch. I absolutely loved it. It's nostalgic for all the people who used to play Pokemon Snap back in the day, and it's just as good as it was back then, if not better. You need to play it. Number 2, Resident Evil 8 is coming out in less than a week, this Friday, actually. So I need a PlayStation 5 so that I can be chased by the 9'6" vampire mommy with blades and be like, oh no, don't get me. No, you know, that's but I do need a PlayStation 5. Nintendo released the Miitopia demo. Miitopia, in case you guys don't know, is a game that came out, I think, for like the Nintendo 3DS or something like that, but they're making a new version of it on the Switch. And yeah, I played a couple of hours of that as well. It's like this RPG game with different faces on there. Currently, right now, absolute dog on my team, but yeah, a lot of people have been having a lot of fun making whatever face that they want, because in terms of how this game is made, in terms of content creation, you can literally make a face of anyone or anything that has ever existed. So yeah, they're doing with this demo to get a lot of people about the game. Yeah. Also gaming, which is absolutely weird, is that Terry Crews wants Nintendo to localize Mother 3, aka another series part of the Earthbound that was only released in Japan, didn't come out in the US, and it's kind of weird because actually I want to say Reggie had made a joke the other day on his own Twitter talking about how, you know, he's playing his copy of Mother 3, and now Terry Crews just randomly made this tweet that said localize Mother 3. I don't know where it came from. I know that he's a gaming fan. I know he's actually played Danganronpa. Well, I'm a huge fan of Danganronpa, so I know he plays games, he streamed on Twitch and stuff, but to say localize from the 3 out of nowhere. It's like one of the most random tweets I've ever seen. Also in gaming news, and it was absolutely loud, has to do with Genshin Impact. Gale said the founder of MiHoYo, which were known for making Genshin Impact, were also assassinated after an individual was not satisfied from a game update that happened in Honkai Impact 3rd. Bro, Daniel Mon said an individual was arrested on April 24th, which was about a week ago. Oh, bro, I haven't said that in forever. Dang, got me. I got. Okay, for attempting to assassinate the founders of MiHoYo Genshin Impact with a knife. The individual was arrested at the MiHoYo HQ in Shanghai. The motive is believed to be dissatisfaction with a recent game update in Honkai Impact 3rd. That's... Come on, man. Where... Bro. Continuing, Daniel Lamont said thankfully no one was hurt. A recent update to some character skins Honkai Impact 3rd's global server promoted backlash from some users in China. They cited 2 reasons. Number 1, it was disrespectful to the character / China, and 2, it was only in the global server playing in 2.1. Now I kind of want to know what the skin was. It was an actual character skin? Continue, MiHoYo removed